In this video, we will go over how to file a gross receipts tax (GRT) return using the New Mexico Taxpayer Access Point, also known as TAP. Gross receipts tax, or GRT, is imposed on businesses that sell property in New Mexico, perform services in New Mexico, or perform services outside of New Mexico when the product is initially used in New Mexico. In simpler terms, it functions like a sales tax on products and services. For more information on GRT, you can review publication FYI 105, Gross Receipts and Compensating Taxes. For this demonstration, we are starting with an account that already has a login set up with access to the GRT program. This allows us to file a return. After logging in, you will see various options. The first option is to file a return for the most recent period, which is the most common choice. Other options in the panel include make a payment, request a refund, file, view, or amend all returns, and access more account options. In this demonstration, we will file a gross receipts tax return for the most recent period. Select File Now to begin. The instructions page will appear first. On this page, you can review the purpose, eligibility requirements, and the other information needed to continue. If you want more detailed instructions, you can click the hyperlink here. This link will direct you to all forms and publications page. You can then search TRD 41413 instructions. We recommend reviewing these instructions before filing your return. Once ready, select Next. The second page is used to verify your organization's registration information. Please review and confirm that all information is correct before continuing. If your address needs to be updated, you can use the hyperlink provided. Click here to update your address. For other updates not shown, such as changes to business details, you may submit a business tax registration form, Form ACD 31015. A link to this form is available in the video description. After verifying your information, select Next. We begin filing our return. Advanced users can upload a spreadsheet using the provided template by clicking Import Return. You can download the template by clicking Download Template. For this demonstration, we will use the TAP filing system. The first question asks whether you have gross receipts to report. If you have none, select No and continue. In our example, we do have gross receipts, so we will select Yes. Next, the system will ask if you have any deductions to report. If you select Yes, deductions will be available on the gross receipts location detail report. For this demonstration, we have no deductions, so we will select No. A table will appear where we can add the locations where gross receipts were earned. New Mexico now uses destination-based reporting for gross receipts. Select Add Location to bring details for the sales you are reporting. If you know the address but not the location code, you can use the hyperlink Find a Location from an Address to look up the correct code and tax rate. In this demonstration, we have 2 sales to report, and we know the locations. The first sale took place in Santa Fe. Using the drop-down, select Santa Fe as the county, and then Santa Fe City as the location. The tax rate will automatically populate. Enter the gross receipts for this location, but do not include the tax collected. For this example, we will enter $1,000. The system will calculate the tax due automatically. Select Add, and this entry will be saved. The second of the sales was shipped to Albuquerque, and the total was $3,000. Select Add Location, then choose Bernalillo County and Albuquerque. Enter $3,000 as the gross receipts, and the system will calculate the tax due. At this point, you can review the table, edit entries, and add more sales if needed. For example, if you forget to include $500 in Santa Fe, you can click the location or the pencil icon to edit and update the amount. Once all entries are correct, select Next. The next page provides an option to claim business credits. Examples of these credits include the High Wage Tax Credit, Rural Job Tax Credit, and many more. A business credit is applied for, reviewed, and approved by many different state agencies. You will receive a certificate from the certifying agency that allows you to claim a business credit. For more information regarding business credits, you can review the FYI 106 that is included in the description of this video. For this demonstration, we do not have any business credits to claim. Select No, and then select Next. You will now see the summary page for your completed return. Review it carefully to ensure accuracy. At the bottom of the page, there is a signature field. You must click the signature box to confirm that all information is correct before submitting. After signing, select Next. On this page, you may choose to pay the gross receipts tax reported by credit card, e-check, or pay later. The New Mexico Taxation and Revenue Department requests that, if possible, please make your payment electronically to ensure faster and more accurate processing. For this example, we will select Pay Later and then select Next. Now let's confirm the submission by entering our TAP password. Select Submit. You are then directed to the confirmation page. Below the confirmation, there are links to mail a paper check, which will generate a payment voucher that can be mailed along with your check to the department's address, which is listed on the voucher for your convenience. You can also print the return and confirmation page for your records. You may need to allow pop-ups to properly open the links. Once completed, click OK. Then you will be returned to the account summary page. Thank you for reviewing the demonstration. For additional tutorials and helpful videos, please visit the Tax and Revenue Department YouTube channel.